The old hotel stood alone at the edge of town, its walls weathered by time and neglect. Among its many rooms, there was one that the staff never rented out, room 13. The stories about it varied. Some claimed a guest had gone mad inside, scratching at the walls until their fingers bled. Others whispered that a woman had taken her life there long ago, her cries still lingering in the air. Whatever the truth, no one dared enter after dark. But Alex didn't believe in ghost stories. A traveling journalist, he had spent years seeking out haunted locations, exposing them as nothing more than myths. When he heard about Room 13, he knew he had to stay there. The thrill of debunking the legend was too tempting to resist. The receptionist hesitated when he requested the room. "We don't usually let guests stay there," she said. Her hands trembled as she slid the key across the counter. "If you hear anything at all, don't answer." Alex smirked. "I'll be fine." The hallway leading to room 13 was eerily silent. The other rooms had a faint hum of life, TVs murmuring, soft footsteps, muffled conversations. But not here. The air felt heavier as he approached the door, the brass numbers tarnished and dull. He hesitated for only a moment before pushing inside. The room was ordinary. A bed, a wooden dresser, a small desk near the window. A faint, musty scent lingered, as if the air hadn't been disturbed in years. The only peculiar thing was the old rotary phone on the nightstand. It was an antique, its black cord twisted and stiff. As night fell, Alex set up his recording equipment. He planned to document every creak, every gust of wind, anything that could explain the ghostly rumors. Hours passed with nothing unusual. He nearly laughed at the absurdity of it all. Then, at exactly 3:13 a.m., the phone rang. The shrill sound shattered the silence, sending a jolt of unease through him. He stared at it, his fingers hovering over the receiver. The receptionist's warning echoed in his mind. "Don't answer." But he wasn't superstitious. He lifted the receiver. "Hello?" Silence. Then a whisper, so faint, so distant it barely brushed against his ear. A woman's voice, fragmented and hollow. "Help me." A chill ran down his spine. "Who is this?" The line went dead. Alex set the phone down, shaking his head. It had to be a prank. Maybe the hotel staff trying to scare him. He rewound his recorder, replaying the moment, but all he heard was static. The voice was gone. Trying to shake the unease, he climbed into bed. Sleep came reluctantly, pulling him into fitful dreams. Shadows danced in the corners of his mind, whispers curling around him like smoke. The voice echoed, pleading, desperate. He awoke to the sound of scratching. The room was dark, the air thick with something unseen. The sound was soft at first, like fingernails against wood. Then it grew frantic. He sat up, his heart hammering. It was coming from the closet. Alex hesitated, then swung his legs over the bed. The floor was ice cold beneath his feet. Step by step, he approached the closet. The door was slightly ajar, revealing only darkness inside. He reached for the handle. The moment his fingers touched it, the door burst open. A gust of freezing air rushed past him, extinguishing the small bedside lamp. The room plunged into darkness. Alex stumbled back, his breath coming in ragged gasps. The whispers filled the space now, overlapping, frantic. "Help me. Please. They won't let me go." His mind raced. This wasn't possible. There had to be an explanation. He fumbled for his flashlight, the beam slicing through the dark. The closet was empty. Then he noticed the walls, scratches, deep, jagged lines carved into the wood, words scrawled in desperation, "Help me, trapped, no escape." And beneath them, fresh markings, as if someone had just written them. Alex backed away, heart pounding. He grabbed his recorder, his hands shaking as he rewound the tape. He pressed play. Silence. Then, the whispers. Clearer now, louder. The woman's voice. "They took me. They won't let me leave. You have to help." His blood ran cold. A sudden knock on the door made him jump. 3 sharp raps, slow and deliberate. He turned, his breath caught in his throat. The doorknob twisted. Alex grabbed his things and bolted. He didn't stop running until he reached the lobby, his face pale, his hands trembling. The receptionist looked at him knowingly. "You answered the phone, didn't you?" she asked softly. He nodded, unable to speak. She sighed. "You weren't the first." Alex glanced back toward the hallway. He could still hear it, faint, distant. The whispering. It would never stop.